So we're at Element Boulders in Munich today with a project that I've waited a long time for. These are the Kilter granite complexes, which is something that I've seen and studied and ogled from afar, but haven't actually had the chance to set with in person. And this is possibly the prettiest, most detail-rich hold series that I've ever seen. It feels like Ian has just done an amazing job really replicating the feeling of granite and the details in the rock and the super small nuances that you would experience climbing on granite outside. I mean, both Eric and I, we've been doing some filming and getting B-rolls, and it's just like the more that we look at these holds, the more that the details just pop out and the holds almost just get richer and cooler and more amazing the more that you look at it. Also want to touch on one of the hallmarks of the complex series, and for the granite complexes as well, is the possibility that it's a lot of built-in blockers so that you can really shape and create almost any hold combination that you're ever going to want. You have a lot of great holds from the start that are shaped as they are, but Ian's really made it that you can make any kind of hold and any shape or any position that you need from the holds that are provided within this series. And then the other really cool thing is that this is going to be a boulder for Staša and Sofya Yokoyama. I'm going to shoot it for around 8A. I also know that they both have the capacity to climb a lot harder than 8A. So we'll start there and see how it turns out. And yeah, it's going to be an amazing time. So I'm just gonna throw up, I think the first sequence and then see how it feels, and then jump into the start. My plan is that I want to do potentially start into a bit of a dynamic move to enter into the roof. So I have a start position. This will be, and it's a great hold, but it will double as a good toe hook to get into the position that you're going to be jumping from. And then now we have here, usually you would have something like a wall to smear against to establish tension, but I'm going to use a small volume that sticks out, but it should be enough to stick out to give you that angle where you're gonna have a good enough foot to press against, but still it's far enough to the left where that you have to use the toe hook to get into the next position. A beautiful crimp. This one just want to give it a little crank-a-dank. Shout out to Mickey. Cool. That feels good. It's the toe hook is kind of awkward. It's a little bit high, but it's exactly where you want it to be for when you get into the crimp. And then, especially with moves like this, if the toe's too far away, it's going to be hard to generate and to pull into the next move. Especially if you have just a smaller crimp to generate from. So I'm going to put up the big volume in the roof. So I'm going to go for a foot plant. The hexatite. Yeah. This is perfect, really just extend in the angle of the wall. Give a nice big platform to both do the foot plant on, but then also to move around to enter into the next sequence, which will be the more crimpy, tensiony part of it. So now we've set the first half, or like the entrance, the jump into the foot plant, and then a couple moves afterwards. And then now we're gonna do the moves into the head wall, which is also gonna be the crux. And then that's really where I want to use the hold stacking and see how far I can push it to create like some really small seams where you have to have a lot of accuracy and then like a lot of body tension to really get the positions and then move between the positions. So I've chosen out some of the holds that I think will work well, and then I'll just play around, stack with them on the ground, and then put them up the wall and see how it looks and feels. This is exactly what I'm looking for. It's like a really nice small seam. This hold and this hold feels great. This is about the size that I want, which should be about like a quarter pad crimp. But because you have so much of the hold, I think you should really be able to engage and like really press the palm in. It's all right. You can get kind of a half pad in there. Let's see. So now we start with the mega trash, and that is really not good. So now I have my first of the stacks up, making some really small crimps. And the next I want to try do something with these two. It's a beautiful pinch, and then make a little bit of like a seam feature, like a really thin crack that you just need to kind of stab into, and then you really gotta want it. So the plan for the middle now is you're standing on this big volume, and then I want you get a really high foot, it's kind of uncomfortable, and then a drop knee, you do a big freaking cross into the low, like the blocked crimp. It's like a tiny seam, so it should feel pretty crap. And then I think the crux move is going to be hitting that seam and then swinging around and matching. It's pretty hard. It's I think the size of the hold is okay, of the seam, but it's more when you're coming into it, you don't have any leverage. I need a foot, where previously I was just smearing to help you centralize and move around a little bit easier. I'm gonna add a hold on the backside that you can do a heel hook or toe hook on, also to help pull the weight in, to help you get into the seam a little bit easier. And I'm also gonna add a crimp very high up. So after you cross under to the undercling, you can swing around, you grab like this little chip on the volume to help you get your weight over. Set the heel hook and toe hook, and then move up into the next sequence, which will be the crux. So I'm just going to move this 2 bolt holes to the right.
That's a very kind jog, man.
Yep. Gotta be nice for the people. I'm figuring the rest of it should be hard enough that you get a nice little victory jug. I thought it was just like, it looks so good in this position as well. You just have this horn that sticks out. You jump to, super nice and comfy.
Has a perfect hair below the window. Apparently Sofya knows everything. Sofya isn't a team player because she knows everything and she doesn't share.
I would like you to practice the flash go.
My comp season is over, I don't have to practice anything anymore.
I'm like, have you grown, Sofya? Do you share any beta? Is it friendly competition?
Do you want to? Because I feel like it's also interesting for her to not know.
Yeah,
and
sure.
see
I'll
if
just go in the
and see if
Yeah.
Be in the dark.
Because like the start position, she started the other way around, and that was actually smart.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. So who's gonna go first then?
Well, I know the method.
I'll go. Okay, mate. Start is straightforward. You come in here and then boom, 5 holes, 6 holes. I don't know what to do. So I guess I'll go up there and then figure it out. The cracks are pretty small. My fingers are thick and I'm taped from the last boulders. Ruined the flash. Damn! I'm stupid. I don't know, I just felt super crunched and I didn't really know what to do. Oh, so uncomfortable. Jeez. Oh, stupid. What the heck? Exactly what I thought was going to be confusing. I have no clue what I have to do. No idea. Zero. Oh, so I thought I have no feet down and there's a stalactite and the crack is too small and I just have no idea. I guess exactly enlighten me. I have no clue. Oh.
No, I don't remember now. I'm not sure what the method is anymore. I think I actually only can do the beginning and then the end.
Yeah, you've been scooping beta.
Yeah, but I've missed the middle because that looked hard. Switch over there. Like the first move onto the crimp was really good, and then having to jump over and then the feet just kind of flowed by itself near the volume. And then when you get to the undercling part, that's where you get to a bit more powerful moves on small holds, where you need good core, good shoulder, bicep strength, which I totally enjoyed. Kind of did toe hook behind you, and then you kind of swing, and then I got my hook. Got hold, yep, and then change feet. I go toe hook straight away, but Staša goes heel. Yeah, and then into the shoulder.
I stood on the volume here.
Oh yeah.
This is too
Come on, Amy.
And then you match.
Yeah, I didn't get it well.
Yeah,
It's weird, huh?
That's the thing.
I mean, like the gray jug is part of the boulder, right?
Yeah, all of it.
Okay, good. Got it right then.
Stas is doing something here.
Come on.
All right, but it actually looks perfect. It looks like it's climbing how I want it to be climbed.
What is perfect here? What? What the hell is perfect?
The suffering is perfect. Yes. Come on, come on, come on. Yeah, come on.
Finally, I got some feeling around it with the help of Nikken. This crack is for my fingers, which are pretty thick, and I think they're the same width as Nikkens. It's really hard to grab it, and you have to get a little bit higher with the body to somehow match barely, pull with the shoulder. Then Nikken said that he did the next Gaston and then release the foot, but I felt like maybe I'd be safer to put the foot up, but this is a bit weird on the shoulder. Maybe I'll try this beta again, and then I missed the little crack. Well, that's why it's blocked, so for you to miss it.
The beginning moves really well and isn't too bad, and for me, getting my fingers into the crack isn't too hard either, and then matching. But then the method is to go shoulder left, and I need to get my feet really high up on the block volume, and so being able to hold and push against the volume is quite hard. So we're just kind of like thinking, because we don't want to climb too long, and this shoulder move is actually quite hard, so we're thinking just like an extra foot just to be able to push against the volume and get higher up on the shoulder. So yeah, I would say somewhere around there.
This mirror?
Maybe a bit lower for Staša, because I feel like if I have something to push against, I don't need to have my foot so high up.
My skin is really critical at the moment. I guess I have like 2 to 3 more goes in me. I'll try, I think again, just the middle part with these changes and see how it feels. Yeah, just revise the beta and see how it feels now with the improvements. Yeah, definitely better. Yeah, much better.
But you gotta go really far behind the hole to get the go.
Okay, 1 more set to go. Guess 1 or 2 more goes in total and we call it a day, but I think now it should all work. I have all the micro beta, so let's hope I don't forget anything actually. Good, I have some endurance in it. It's getting this one right, it fit perfectly. So that was just on spot.
I'm impressed. She made, especially me, like the first half, looked super solid.
Now it's send time.
Come on, Sofya. Yes, come on. Fingertips.
I'm out of breath. Almost fell off aiming for the pinch. Like the tip of my fingers really got into it and I was like falling out. I could feel it. But at the same time, I really did not want to go again. So I was like, if you don't hold this, I'm gonna beat your ass. But I held it. And I'm tired now. But it was a really cool border.
Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. I'm working tomorrow and I'll see you in 2 days.
Massive shout out to Kilter for the amazing work they do. And then yeah, like big thank you, shout out to Sofya and Staša to coming out and climbing with us. If you want to follow them, their socials are going to be in the description. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and drop us a like, a subscribe, and a comment, and we'll see you soon. Ciao!
But I mean, everything that's in red, like it's in focus, so. And you have manual focus at your fingertip.
Oh, nope, wrong way.
Even my
This
camera
is my behind the scenes footage, please.
Okay.